Hi, my name's Melinda Calway, and I'm starting with this photograph of a road, and I'm going to be painting this. I'm spraying the watercolor paper and putting down a undercoating of the blue for the sky and different yellows for the foliage, as well as some greens and the blue-gray of the road. I'm starting with the right side, no apparent reason, just felt like it, and now moving to the left side and doing something very similar, putting in some undercoating, different colors, and now I'm going to do a little bit of spattering so that I can make some parts look like they're just random leaves that are still out there, putting in some darks in the background, and then I'm going to put in the darks in the foreground. I'm doing a bit of negative painting around, leaving some of my background color that I put in light, doing a little more spattering, and I'm going to be putting down a second coat. This is leaving some of the undercoat a little bit lighter and putting in some darker, as well as putting in the dark evergreens in the background, carefully painting around the yellow so that the yellow will stand out. With watercolor, you have to paint lighter to darker, and if you want to save any light colors, you have to make sure that you paint around them because you can't rescue them by painting over top of them later on. So with watercolor, there's a lot of premeditated thought going into this. And this seems like it's taking me a few minutes, but I've been doing this over a few days, so it's not as fast as it looks. I wish it was, but no, I'm a very slow painter. I'm not that quick. And anyway, I'm thinking about the shapes that I'm making too, trying to make some interesting negative and positive shapes in the foreground as well as in the background and in the foliage to keep it interesting. When I spatter, I try not to get it on the sky. I'm painting the little car right now, and I'm making sure that I put the cast shadow under the car to make it look like it's sitting on the road and not floating around. Mixing up some dark greens to paint on the left-hand side, or the right side of the painting, and putting that in. I'm throwing a little bit of red in here and there too, because red and green together make a nice, rich, dark color, and they're complementary colors, so they actually make the other one stand out a little bit more. I'm painting in some of the branches and trunks right now. This is kind of the final touches in the watercolor. You do all the darks last. And I'm putting in these final touches so that I can make the yellow stand out. This is a great contrast, this darker browny black color. And I'm thinking about where it goes, and you notice I'm painting around some of the yellow because I want some of the yellow to be looking like it's in front of the trunk, the tree trunk. So I'm thinking about where I want to paint it and painting around it. And now I'm throwing in a little bit of red here and there again. The red is great for making the green stand out and just making it shine a little bit. And I love red, what can I say? Got the other little car in there, and now I'm painting the sides of the road. There's some dead leaves along the sides there that are falling off the tree, so I want to get those in there and just kind of make it stand out a little bit, doing some final touches with the branches, and I'm just going to get ready to sign my name because I'm just about finished now. And I put a piece of tape down there to sign my name so that I can keep it nice and straight. I'm just putting a little bit of things in the sides, a few branches, and signing my name and do some finishing touches and take the tape off, and ta-da, thank you for watching.